when you met these mentors of yours, like you say you hustle, you were 17, 18, 19? Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, explain your hustle.
I figured out at a very young age, that we don't necessarily get paid for how hard we work. So I wanted to figure out a different strategy. So I knew living in Turnberry, these people came down. Most of them came on vacation, and myself included, we're a bit more generous on vacation with our money. But these guys had cars and boats, and I loved boats. So I started asking if I could wash their boats, and they said, sure, you could wash the boat. So that was my first business. I was about 14 years old when I first started this, and I'd wash their boats, and as we had a relationship, they would trust me. So I'd wake up like at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays and Sundays, and sometimes on Fridays before school. I'd go out there, I'd uncover the boats, I'd wipe the boats off with the chamois, get them nice and clean. I'd put them in the water because they were on lifts. I'd start the engines, and then I would leave for the day. And then I'd go to school, or I'd go to the beach with my friends, whatever it was. These people would use their boats. I'd come back at the end of the day, their boats would be there. I'd lift them up, I'd clean them off, wash the salt water off, flush the engines out with some fresh water, cover them up. And these guys were giving me $50 to $100 a day for that. And I had friends who were working in the Aventura Mall doing great in sales. I worked in stores like, Merry-Go-Round and stuff. And they're like, I had a great day today. I made $80, which was great money back then.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I had a great day too. I made $600. And it was just out of the stratosphere. And I realized, I said, these guys really pay you. Which is when I said, there's more. I should be washing their cars that they leave here when they take their boats out. So then I started a car wash business. So I'd wash the boats, they'd leave, I'd start washing the cars, and again, I'd have the whole day free. And I was making more money in 2 days, 2.5 days a week of work than some people's parents were.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
You're super young. You could have been at the clubs.
I was doing that too.
Okay.
I tell my kids this all the time. You could do both.
You could do both.
I was going out. I guess there's a statute of limitations. So yes, I had the fake IDs, and I was going to the clubs. I was at Facade before I probably even had a driver's license in North Miami Beach, and I had a great time. But that also motivated me, and it also motivated me because I would see some of the guys doing the wrong thing, and I noticed that it ended, whether they were scamming money or doing something illegal, whatever it was. I'd see it go from this grand lifestyle to over. So I always wanted to emulate the guys who were, positioned in real businesses.
Yeah, it never ends well. So I told you I came to Miami, Florida from New York. I was 18, 19, and same thing, fake ID. I knew the owner of the clubs, South Beach, and to get into clubs, you're 100% right. You saw the legit people here with the tables and the beautiful women, and you saw the tables here with people that are doing, not so good stuff.
Yep.
And eventually these people, get caught. So, for my entrepreneurs watching this podcast, remember, as Todd said, you can make money both ways, but remember, the right way goes a long way.
Yeah. There are no shortcuts.
There are no shortcuts.